Joyce and this is Julian.
G'day.
And today we are going to be brewing the Pirate's Wife Double IPA, which is a clone of the Pirate's Life Double IPA.
And Kate, I understand it's your first time brewing.
Yep, I am pretty new to this, so this is going to be very interesting. There might be some troubles along the way, but we'll see how we go.
Alright, if you guys are interested in making this, we offer 3 different versions. We have the extract, which we're doing today, got an all grain and a fresh wort. So with the extract, it calls for a wheat malt, an amber malt, and 2.5 malts. That's a lot of malt because this beer contains a lot of alcohol. It also has, as you can see here, a whole lot of hops. It's a very, very hoppy beer. It's what it's known for and what it's famous for. Alright, so I'm going to pull out some hot water just to steep our grain with. Now you want enough water to cover the grain.
So I'm just going to put this grain pack into this sock, which is the first time I've done this, so we'll try get it in here. And there's obviously a little knot at the bottom so it doesn't all fall out.
And how long are we going to leave it in there, okay?
For 20 to 30 minutes. That actually went better than I thought it would. So that's all there. I'm just going to put that litre of water and try and spread it around so it steeps out. And another method of doing this if you don't have one of these is to use a sieve and like a big bowl at home. And yeah, so leave that for 20 to 30 minutes and we'll check on that in a little bit.
Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit more water out just to rinse off the grain. About a litre or so. Water is also fine just to do this. Okay?
Thank you. So I'm just going to hold this up and try and pour it on that to get all the goodness out and into the saucepan. So I'm just going to let that one drip out a little bit to make sure everything is coming out for full flavour.
And you don't want to squeeze it. One, because it's going to be way too hot to hold, and secondly, because you can release unwanted proteins, which is going to make the beer murky and ugly. Alright, Kate, if you can just throw that into here. I'm going to plug this in. Actually come up with temperature pretty quickly. We want to get this onto a nice rolling boil.
Alright, so now I'm just going to add a kilogram of wheat malt to the boiler. Alright, so just giving that one a shake to make sure we can get everything out.
Yeah. Now we'll just wait for this to start boiling and we can start adding our bittering hop. Kate, can you open up the Columbus packet please?
Okay, so now that that one's come to boil, we're just going to add the 60-minute addition into the sop. Just shake that down. Okay, so we've just come up to the 45-minute mark, so that means we're going to add in our next hop additions, which is made up of 15 grams Centennial, 15 grams Mosaic, and 15 grams Simcoe hops. So just going to put that one in.
Yeah.
Just let that one boil for 15 minutes.
Alright, so it's been 5 minutes, so we're ready for our next addition. This is the 10-minute boil addition. Throw him in there. A bit of a shake. This hop bag's getting very full with hops, is what we want.
And then we're also just going to add in a well-flock tablet. So I'm just going to put that one in there.
Plump.
Okay, so we're gonna now add the rest of the hops that we have, which is just made up of 10 grams Centennial, 10 grams Mosaic, and 10 grams Simcoe hops. And we're also just gonna turn the boil off.
How does it smell, Kate?
Yeah, very beery. No, it smells really good. There's a lot of flavours going into this. Alrighty, so now we're just going to add in the rest of the malt. So we've got 2.5 kilograms of the liquid light malt. So we'll just add those in there.
Now I'm just stirring it in. You don't want all that malt to just sit at the bottom and do nothing. It'll all dissolve in. I'm just going to add this tiny little sachet of yeast nutrient, just to help the yeast along, just because it's got a big job ahead of it to munch through all that malt we added. Alright, now that we've just added our last amount of hops and we've waited about 10 minutes for them just to steep in this hot liquid, what I'm going to do now is transfer it over into this cube. Before I transfer it in here, I want to bring this back up to boil. The reason for that is so that the boiling liquid is going to sterilise this. It's just a quick, easy method of doing that. If you're brewing this at home but using a saucepan, what you can do is just take that saucepan and drop that into a sink full of cold water and just change out that water every now and again as soon as it warms up. That way you can get it down to temperature very quickly. So I'll clean up duty. Alright, so I'm going to close this up really quick. Alright, so we've come back in the next day. We've chilled this down to 18 degrees. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sanitize our fermenter and we can throw this in there and top it up to 23 litres. So today we're going to be using our Pro Sand to sanitize our fermenter. It's as simple as just spraying it all out in there, making sure it all gets all wet. Like that. I want you to do that as well. Don't forget the lid. So we've had this upside down for 5 minutes just to drain off any excess and for the sanitizer to work. So it's ready to be filled with our cooled wort. Alright, so now we're just going to top it up to 23 litres, which is around about there, with some 18 degree water. Alright, so here comes the exciting moment where we turn the sugary liquid into beer by adding the yeast. So, rip open our 2 packets, simply sprinkle that all over in there. We're just going to throw the lid on, nice and tight, and put the airlock in. Okay, we're just going to set this into the fridge at 18 degrees and we'll check back in on it in 4 days to dry hop. Alright guys, it's day 4 on the ferment, so the recipe calls for a dry hop. So dry hopping is effectively you're just adding raw hop pellets into the fermenter and that's going to give you a lot of aroma in the final product. Alright, I'm just going to tie a knot in that, leaving enough space in there to allow the hops to expand. Pop that into here. Alright, so we're just going to throw that lid back on there, nice and tight. And what we have to do is put this back in the fridge and let this finish fermenting at 18 degrees. And when it's all done, it'll be a lovely beer. Thanks for watching.